Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. Each one of us, each individual soul, came here to the earth for a purpose. And a part of this purpose is to assist the human collective consciousness simply by being our true selves. In order for us to be our true selves, we undergo a spiritual awakening, which involves us releasing our false selves and releasing our conditioning and limiting beliefs of the ego mind. Prior to the awakening process, most of our lives we have lived through the perception of the ego mind, believing that we are our name, our job, our title, our personalities. And we've been conditioned to suppress any triggers, thoughts, and emotions that surface that are of a lower vibration, like sadness, shame, anger, and fear. Now, this is because the ego mind sees these triggers, thoughts, and emotions as being bad or negative, while seeing higher vibrational thoughts and emotions, such as joy, peace, and love, as being good or positive. This is because the ego mind operates on duality. Duality is opposites. So we have good, bad, him, her, up, down, negative, positive, hot, cold, and so on. But the soul does not operate on duality. The soul just is. The soul is oneness, unity, wholeness. So this means from the perspective of the soul, there cannot be good or bad emotions, thoughts, and triggers. From the perspective of the ego mind, there is a deep fear in allowing the human to simply experience all the range of emotions, triggers, and thoughts that are showing up in reality. But the truth is, only by allowing ourselves to feel everything will we experience the path to true healing and real freedom. Your soul has orchestrated all of the events of your life prior to your incarnation, including the triggers for your life experience. So these triggers are really opportunities. We can choose to suppress and fear them through the perception of the ego mind, believing we are a victim to them. Or we can choose to fully experience them, allowing them just to simply be, and releasing them without attachment and judgment through the perspective of the soul. And in doing so, we then become self-aware and self-empowered. We live in a society that teaches us to be busy and distracted by being constantly stimulated, whether that's through activities like eating, drinking, shopping, working out, hustling and grinding, scrolling social media. Now, there is really nothing inherently wrong about any of these activities in a healthy balance and with proper intentions. But we as a society, we are conditioned to stay in a constant state of activity, stimulation, and action. And really, this is a completely unnatural and unbalanced way of being, way of living. And it really feeds the ego mind. The ego mind, though, it can never be fully satisfied because it always wants more. Now, the awakening process, it's a journey of going within, of awakening to our true selves, which is soul. When we feed and nurture the soul, we experience a satisfied, balanced, and healthy way of being. We experience true empowerment. But in order for us to hear the sound of the soul, in order for us to hear the soul speak to us and be guided by the soul, be guided by God, we have to be willing to be still. We have to be willing to be in stillness, to go within and to go deep. We have to be willing to drop our expectations and release our attachments to everything because all of that is coming from the ego mind. This awakening journey, it's not about anything or anyone external to you. If you are in a twin flame connection, this includes your twin. The twin flame connection is not about the twin, it's about you. It's truly a path of expanding your consciousness, learning through healing and spiritual growth by way of the soul. And only you can do this work, and only you can do this by going within, because it's an inner journey. Meditation, allowing yourself to experience and feel all of the triggers, all of them, all of the thoughts and emotions that are showing up in your reality, and observing yourself while doing so. Now, the more that you practice this, the easier it becomes and the more natural it becomes. And then over time, you will notice an energetic shift within you. You will become much less emotionally reactive to your triggers, thoughts, and feelings that are showing up in your reality. And this is how we evolve. This is how we expand our consciousness and grow spiritually. The more that you bring your awareness and intention to your triggers, the more that you will grow and evolve in all areas of your life. In closing, I want to remind you that all of this, every single thing, is orchestrated by the soul. Whether you choose to move through any lower vibrational triggers, thoughts, and emotions with the fear of the ego mind, or whether you move through them with the love and awareness of the soul, it is all happening for your highest good. We are all just walking each other home. We are, in essence, co-travelers on a collective journey of enlightenment and self-discovery, assisting and learning from each other as we walk this shared path. I'm sending you love. Thank you for being here, and I will see you all in the next video.